Again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You know, for the most part, we thought that slavery was abolished, and it pretty much is in North America, but it's flourishing in the Middle East. And I'm going to attach a link to an article that I think you'll find rather revolting. It's on Mail Online, and the title reads, "I have to check her teeth. Chilling footage shows ISIS fighters at slave girl market bartering for young women with green eyes. Teens fetching the highest price." Can you imagine what these girls are going to go through by being raped by these savages over and over and over again? Can you imagine a 15-year-old girl being ravaged by one of these inbred animals? You know, I've said this a number of times before, and these people in that part of the world, many of them are going to be slaughtered. And they'll be slaughtered for years. What did that jackass in the White House say to Commander-in-Chief? The Commander-in-Chief? He said this is going to go on for another 5 or 6 years, I believe is what he said. How many people are going to die? And you know where this all comes back down to? It comes back to George W. Bush. He opened up Pandora's box. The nightmare that many of these people are living, those that survive, that horrific lifestyle that they're living to George W. Bush. Like I've said, Saddam Hussein was insane, as is Barack Obama. The difference is that Saddam Hussein kept the lid on the entire Middle East. Bush, George W. Bush, opened Pandora's box, and nobody can put the lid back. What really has to happen is that the United States has got to get serious, stop screwing around with these little F-18 airstrikes. What they have to do is they've got to send a wave of B-2 bombers, and they've got to destroy a certain portion of the country. Now you're going to say, well, Gabe, that's cruel. You're going to kill a lot of innocent people. They're going to die anyway. And if we don't do that, then this nightmare will continue for many years. You just have to go back and look at history. Truman knew that if he didn't deploy the atomic bombs, and if America invaded Japan, Japan was full of fanatics. What do you think the Middle East is full of? Fanatics. When they bombed Hiroshima, the United States asked if the Japanese would surrender. They said no. Then we bombed Nagasaki. Now that bomb didn't even hit its target. It actually landed in a valley, but it still did a significant amount of damage. Nothing in comparison to what it would have done if it would have been on target. The point being is that as soon as that second bomb was dropped, the war ended. You're not going to stop this insanity unless we destroy ISIS. I don't think there even is an ISIS. I think what happened was the Commander-in-Chief kept telling the American people that Al-Qaeda has been destroyed. So when they resurfaced, he couldn't admit that it was Al-Qaeda. So they renamed it ISIS. That name probably was put together by Valerie Jarrett. And now they're telling us that Al-Qaeda is amalgamating with ISIS. They were always one and the same. That's what I believe. Folks, this is not going to stop. These innocent young 15, 14, 12-year-old women are being ravaged by these barbaric animals. It's not going to stop. And as long as we have this jackass Muslim radical extremist Arab in control of our military, he won't authorize what needs to be authorized. He is looking forward to what's going on in the Middle East happening here. That's why he wants to disarm the American people. He doesn't want us to be able to protect ourselves. And as long as we can protect ourselves, they know they can't do here what they're doing there. Many of you might not like this video. Personally, I don't care.